Welcome to the online training for Trimble's EC-CAD sheet metal. In this section, we're going to look at working inside of Part Manager. Part Manager is our Microsoft SQL Server platform independent database. So we're going to come over here and we're going to open up Part Manager either by coming up here to the pull down and going to Part Manager, or you can have it on your desktop. I already have mine open down here. So I'm just going to open up the Part Manager. The way Part Manager works for sheet metal is every fitting has a template. So you can see these are my rectangular templates. Here I have round templates, oval templates, and multi-shape. Every one has two files associated with it. The defaults file, in this case rectangular defaults, is going to control the geometry of the fitting. Okay. The specification files over here are going to control the locks, the gauge, the specification. These are set up to work with our default templates, but if you want to set up your own new catalog, you can just come to the pull down here and just go ahead and click onto the command New Catalog. As it brings up the new catalog, it's going to give it the next number in the list, and I can go down here and say, well, I want to open up this 136 and I want to edit it. So I'm going to go to the Edit tab. Now this has catalog 136. I may say this is going to be low pressure duct and just make this a low pressure catalog if I choose to. And just hit done, and that's got the name on it now. But now we need to fill these catalogs out. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say I want to go to my defaults first of all. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select my rectangular defaults. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select my 1/2 inch and my 1 inch. And I'm going to go ahead and select my 2 inch as well, pressure class. And so as I go ahead and select these, I can go ahead and put a check mark in them and then just say apply to all rows and done. And it adds the default files and my spec files to all of my rectangular templates. I'll need to do the same thing onto my round, my oval, and my multi-shape. So again, I just go to the round templates. Again, come up blank. I'll go to the very first line here and I'll select round defaults. Then I'm going to select my round specification over here. And I'm going to select this 0 to 10 positive round slip. So I'm just going to put a check mark in there, apply to all rows, done. If you have oval on the job, you do the same thing to the oval, but then you also have multi-shape. The multi-shape is a little different because you can't get them all set up with one click, but see how all of these that start with square, these are going to use my rectangular defaults. So I can come over here and go to that line and say I want to check my rectangular defaults, and I'm going to check the same spec tables I did, my 1/2, 1, and 2 inch, and I'm going to say apply to all rows and done. So you'll see it filled out everything that started with the rectangular. Now for the round items, I'll have to do these individually. So I'll come over here, I'll select my round default, and then I'll come over here and select the round specification that I wanted to use on that, which was this one right here. And then I just say done, and that just applies it to that row. So I'll have to do the other rows. That's how you set up your custom catalog inside of Trimble's EC-CAD Part Manager.
We hope you enjoyed this video. See what's next in our product tips playlist, or visit mep.trimble.com for even more product resources.